Here are the 3 things I'm going to be going over in our meetup today. 1, how to find your first deal. 2, what are the best marketing techniques working right now in 2021? 3, I'm going to share behind the scenes, my screen of what our meetings look like right now. Yo guys, in this video, I'm gonna share with you some clips of our recent meetup that we did in May 2021. We do these meetups once a month, and you've probably seen some of these videos already. I've been so consistent with these meetups, and I love it because we're able to hire so many people. We're able to give tips to people that are looking to get started, and it's just so amazing that people will leave their house on a Tuesday night and come listen to me, some random person, speak about real estate. And for that reason, I drop bombs, I drop knowledge, I drop gold on there for free. I don't charge a single thing. So you're gonna see a couple clips of this now coming up. And if you guys are ever in South Florida or Miami, wanna get in on this, it's absolutely free. And you can ask me any question you want and we can go through it. And in this meetup, what I did was we kind of went over the start, how to get a $14,000 deal within the next 30 days or less without cold calling or door knocking. Sounds pretty amazing, right? So we go through all that. You're gonna see some clips here now. Also, you could check out on my podcast, Flipping Miami. I have a full meetup audio that I did, I think 2 months ago. And we talk about the similar topic, maybe it's a little different. So if you guys wanna check that out, find it on iTunes or Amazon or Spotify. It's called Flipping Miami, or on my website, roblufa.com. You'll be able to find it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.
Actually, as of today, and I can share that with you, as of today, our average assignment fee is $16,400. But when I did this like a couple weeks ago, it was $14K. So, meaning every wholesale deal we do, on average, we make $16K. So, if we can do it, you can do it. I mean, I'm not special that much. I mean, I'm kind of, my mom tells me I'm special. And I'll show you some proven frameworks to be able to do that. All right, and if getting these slides would be helpful, stick with me to the end and I'll share with you my email. And you can email me and I will send you a copy of this. So, yeah, I know we spoke that if you guys have questions, feel free to raise your hand. I would also encourage you guys to write on your phone, or if you guys have a notepad, write down like the most important questions you guys have as I'm going through this. And at the end, we'll have a set 10-15 minutes so we can go over all of them. So, a little bit about me. Been fortunate to travel a bunch of countries. Now I wouldn't say I'm completely like retired or free, but I don't have to work too much. We have a business that runs, got a bunch of rental properties, things like that. But really, it wasn't always that way. I've also helped some people in the past. This is Valeria and Sebastian. Actually, they met me through a meetup here. Came from Colombia just a few months ago, and door knocking actually against my will. They door knocked, and they've gotten 3 contracts in a few months. So that was pretty cool. So, but it wasn't always that way. I was literally once in a similar chair that you guys are in, listening to podcasts, listening to YouTube videos, which is one of the reasons I do this, because I literally am a product of what you guys are sitting at right now. And so basically what happened was, I was going to college. I was in FIU here. I was born and raised in Miami and learning economics, which I hated school very much. I actually, one time I got a jaywalking ticket in FIU. As you can see, I was thrilled about that. After that, I was on the phone with my mom. I said, Mom, I'm never coming to this place again. And I hired a virtual assistant to finish my bachelor's degree. She's not very thrilled about that. But, so finished that, got my economics degree, and I was working in my father's car dealership, and I'm like, man, this sucks. Those were the 60, 70 hour a week days that I was not very thrilled about. And I remember people coming in to buy cars, like the luxury cars, or my father's friends that were, wealthy. And like I'd always see that it was 2 p.m. and they were like going to have drinks, or they were going to vacation a lot. I'm like, if they're doing it, they're like, I'm doing something wrong here. So just like you guys, I always heard that real estate was the play. Real estate was where the money was at. I pulled up the podcast app and I started listening to Flip to Freedom, Sean Terry. You guys heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an OG, man. Great guy. He actually ended up becoming one of my mentors a couple years later. But so I started listening to podcasts. I got a local mentor in South Florida. His name is Jim, old guy, really nice guy, and he taught me how to wholesale deals from MLS. And basically, the MLS stuff was how I started the business. Making offers right on the MLS, getting them under contract, selling them to a buyer. But in 2017, 2018, that pretty much came to a stop, like from 0 to 100, from 100 to 0. We were doing probably from 5 to 7 transactions a month. We had a team of, I don't know, probably 10 people. And the hedge funds started buying, the foreclosures stopped, the short sales stopped. For all of you who are realtors or who've been in South Florida for a while or in the market, you know what I'm talking about. And my business literally went from 5, 7 deals a month to like 1. And I had a bunch of mouths to feed. I was in shock. So, you know, from networking and going to some of these meetups just like this, I met a friend of mine named Brandon, and he came to my office one day. He's like, man, you should really try this virtual wholesale stuff. Like, try doing some texting, try getting your own leads, like get off MLS and convert some deals. And once he started explaining it, he started explaining to me the business, and I was like, okay, I could see that. And then that's like when it triggered, like, oh shit, this is really just a game of marketing and sales. This is really just a game of finding leads and converting them. So that's when it kind of like, the trigger switched. And yeah, and then basically that was about a little over 2 years ago when I shifted the whole entire business. We shifted everything to be able to do everything off market. And now we get about between 25 to 30 contracts a month. Probably sell 15 to 18 of those a month, and millions of revenue a year. You know, and we have a team that does a bunch of stuff. I have a COO. I by no means can do this business alone, and nor could I have gotten here alone. Always I had good people around me and teams and paying tons of commissions to people and assistants and things. And I can go over any structure you guys want to hear about. But all this is to say, like, I started literally right there, and it's been a long journey, bumpy roads, made tons of mistakes, lost money, made money, hired and fired people. I feel your pain with the VAs. Actually, my assistant of 1 year that I really liked, she just left for a different opportunity, which sucked. But so I feel your pain. It goes ups and downs.
Myra?
Yeah, Myra.
Oh, wow.
I know. I was sad. So yeah, and then so I went from a large team to a solopreneur. That's me and my little home office there, and me and my partner Louis, he's the COO. So where are you guys getting the list from?
List source.
Batch leads.
Which one?
Batch leads.
Batch leads. Dropstream. Okay, cool.
Just Dropstream.
Dropstream. Yeah. So that is we use a website called REI Automator, which is technically PropStream. It's like a spin-off of PropStream. And that we'll go deep into that, but that is basically to be able to get a list of people who want to sell. Number 2, 10-step sales outline, so you can close 1 out of 20 qualified leads to be able to get that first deal or to add another deal. So marketing is obviously step 1 of the equation. Sales is step 2 of the equation. And you got the dispositions and selling the property, but for now we're going to be talking about that skill. And if you're great at marketing, you guys are great at digital marketing, you're great at texting or cold calling, but once you get to that sales call or that sales appointment and you don't have a checklist or a system, you're gonna fall to the low of your system. Meaning if you're kind of just meandering and not going in a specific order with the seller, you're gonna lose them and you might lose out on a lot of money. And secret number 3, my number 1 marketing hack of how to get motivated seller leads, then you can handle in 30 minutes. And this is basically with SMS marketing. It's funny, I had a meeting yesterday with Louis, and I saw a webinar. I don't know who's doing these webinars, Facebook or an Instagram ad, I can't remember. And they're like pitching like text messaging is dead, text messaging is dead. Have you guys seen that? I don't know.
I've heard of it.
I don't know who's doing it, I forgot, but I love it because it's absolutely not dead. And the more people think it's dead, the more money we can make. So text messaging is not dead, but there is a wrong way to do it. and there's a right way to do it. So we can go over in depth there. Have any of you guys heard of SMS marketing or doing SMS marketing right now? Oh, you guys, okay, good. Yeah, this was, believe it or not, SMS marketing has been around for like 5 years, but Batch and all these websites really started getting some traction like 2 years ago. So, list hacking. How to ethically buy and download 10K homeowners. So the website we use is reiautomator.com. You could also use PropStream. We like REI Automator because it's got, for the same price, it's got a lot more features. It's a little easier to use. I think the website for this is actually, it's not this one, it's flipmorehouses.com. If you go to flipmorehouses.com, I think there's like a $97 a month like price. And what you do then is pick an area, the state, county, city, zip, however you want to target properties. And you can literally just pick a bunch of filters and download it. So some of you guys have had some experience with this already. Would anyone like to share like what are some lists you guys have downloaded so far? And then I can share what are some of the best lists we've had.
We've done like absentee, vacant,
Okay.
tax delinquent,
Absentee.
like at least we try to do like at least 2 kind of like motivations to kind of like stack it.
You stack. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's kind of like good for us, but yeah.
And then you text them or cold call them.
Yeah, with texting like we run really quickly through data.
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
And that's why, yeah, it's really fast, really nice. I like it. You know, I've been, you know, been experienced with the text message marketing before
Yeah.
getting into real estate, but
Good.
you get very quickly through those lists.
Yeah. Yeah, the data is a whole world in its own. It's so important.